Hello, oh, this is way too dark. Hold on. Got to turn a light on. Hello, everyone! Welcome to another Sonic Racing stream. Today we're playing Sonic and All-Star Racing's Transformed. In most people's opinions, at least up until the upcoming release of Cross Worlds, the best Sonic Racing game. So, it's gonna be a lot of fun playing the PC version. We'll be doing a bit of single player at first, and then we will actually open up for some online play. So that can be fun, because this game still has online. And it's actually quite active too, all things considered. However, we are not on our own today. We have our good friend Moto with us, although you can't hear him just yet. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, I wasn't saying anything until you finished your intro. That's why.
Change where you are on the screen. There we go. How are you?
Okay.
Hello, Kasa. Hello, Fade Leave.
Hello, everyone.
I'm gonna boot the game up. Unfortunately, we have to play it on this monitor and have a chat on that monitor. It was the opposite of what we want, but that's just... We couldn't find a way to force this game to launch on the right display. It's old. 13 years now, so... Hello, Riza.
By the way, chat, if anyone wants me to play a specific character, I'm very open to that. Honestly, I bought the stupid Yogscast DLC to be annoying, but honestly, Rio has a much funnier car.
Yeah, a few characters here that weren't in the first All-Star Racing game. We have Vice from Skies of Arcadia, for example. Gum from Jet Set Radio. It's kind of funny. Hello, Misa. It's kind of funny. Like, this game did just the whole thing where, like, oh, you can like go in the water and you can fly, and like, it's kind of funny because Mario Kart did this right afterwards. But no one is allowed to ever say that Nintendo copies someone else. You know, Nintendo invents everything.
No one ever look up Dragon Quest monster mechanics and when certain Pokemon things happened in the games.
Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed.
Oh, no, we don't want to quit. Why does it consider the X button to be the B button? We don't want that. Oh God. No, what's this? Why are the buttons all messed up?
Options.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to restart the game apparently. What is Steam doing with the controller? PlayStation 5.
What was the Monster Hunter RPG thing called again? Not the regular one, with the turn-based where you collect the monsters.
Sorry, what are you talking about?
I was asking what was the Monster Hunter thing called that is like an RPG where you collect the monsters.
Monster Hunter Stories?
Stories, yeah. When's Nintendo gonna sue them? Because apparently they own the patent of riding a creature you collected.
I think it's slightly more complicated than that, but yeah. Okay, let's see.
That is basically what they're using as a leverage against Palworld, and
no,
it
is a lot more complicated than that. Why can we not set these fucking buttons properly? This is very strange. I guess we'll just have to plug in the Xbox controller instead. That's fine. That's fine. This is a good game, but it does have problems, such as the fact that it's an old PC port of a Japanese game from 2012. So, like, it's rough in a lot of ways. Hello, Shante. What the hell is going on now? Why is the mouse now all of a sudden moving by itself? Not an Andrea stream without blah 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 blah. Mario Kart 7 Flight and Underwater Section were before by a year. How is that possible? This game came out in 2012. That was the year the 3DS came out. Wasn't it? Are we wrong about that? What the fuck? When we unplug the PS5 controller, the mouse starts moving by itself.
Fascinating.
Guess we'll just have to plug in the Xbox controller in a different port. We just launched early 2011. Wait, what? Really? Wait, was the Wii U 2012? Did we get it wrong by a year? You thought the Wii U was 2013. They were 1 year apart, right? Oh wait, no, it's the PS4 that's 2013. Right. Right. Okay, fair enough then. Why does it say the game is... What? Can we just play our game, please?
SEGA.
Please.
Sonic and All-Stars Racing transform.
Okay. I think it's
Select a mode.
working now. Okay, cool.
Options.
Oh, these are some slow menus. That should be good.
I'm loving the sound of my own voice. Keep going. Higher.
Alright, so we have played this game quite a lot, but not on PC. So we just want to say that ahead of time, because the first thing you'll notice is that we have not unlocked a lot of things. That's fine. As we said earlier, we're gonna start playing Grand Prix just to show the game off a bit. What's the World Tour?
World Tour. Select a tour.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll do a tour then, I guess. The main mode, that was the point. Because we want to show the game off the way we've done the other games.
Sunshine Coast. Select an event.
Alright,
Race.
let's race this course then.
B-Class.
So yeah, here's the
Character
starting
select.
characters. We have a few DLC characters like Metal Sonic, the Rome 2 character, Ryo Hazuki in a car
love-
that doesn't even show him, which is kind of bad.
An Outrun arcade machine. It's so good.
Yeah, other PC exclusive characters include this Company of Heroes guy and a tank. The Team Fortress 2 characters, there are a few of them. There's a heavy, there's a pirate, there's a spy. Not sure how you switch between them, but that's fine. There's Football Manager, the most underrated character in the game. A Show and Total Warrior character, and then there's like a bunch of console characters like Alice Kid, Amy, Billy Joe, Mimi, Ulala, Ralph from Wreck-It Ralph, who's here for some reason. Beat, Ai, Knuckles, Tails, Sonic. You all know the drill by now. We're playing as Amy, of course.
Amy.
I'm not playing as Tails.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, we did not get the roof there. Yeah,
Last-
this is very much like the midpoint between the first All-Star Racing game and the current ones. It's the same basic gist, a lot of drifting to build up boosts. Some of the items are the same. There's flying, there's boat stuff. Although the flying in boat is very different in this game from how it is in Crossworlds.
Drone.
Wow, is Ian struggling on stream as well? Kind of not really running super well. It was running good earlier today. We tested it.
Blowfish.
This is not Supersonic Racing. This is you can do anything. Oh wait, you said that. Never mind. We didn't hear the Supersonic Racing part though. So there's actually there's a lot of characters that were going to be playable but ended up not being playable.
Football manager is
This
the
includes
All-Star.
Mario, or rather a Mario Me mode. There was also plans for Sackboy from Little Big Planet, Classic Sonic, Big was one, of course.
He has gone All-Star.
I was doing terrible.
Boost.
The mechanic unique to this game that was continued in Crossworlds, by the way, so that was
Okay, the game is
passing.
absolutely stuttering. What the hell is going on? We might have to like go into the settings and look at that because this is really not good. Not sure why it was working fine before, but not now. But yeah.
Finish.
Oof, that's fucking rough. Okay. It's a good thing we tested that. Let's reset the game. Let's have a look at that real quick.
Transformed has its unique mechanic that between laps the track layout can change.
Yeah. I mean, so does Crossworlds.
Yes, it was continued into Crossworlds.
Yep. Okay,
Crossworlds
graphics,
really
advanced
up-
graphics, VSync
Okay.
off. That's probably the issue. Stuck VSync. Oh yeah, this game is a lot better than the last one, and we liked the last one. But yeah, like also it's Transform, like it's legit a really good game. It's arguably the best kart racer to come out of console scene, we would say, before maybe Crossworlds. Like, the only thing we don't really like is how much you have to unlock the characters and stuff. Like, we get that that was like just part of gaming, but you've never been super fond of unlocking characters when it's in a game like this, where you kind of just want to be able to get into it with your friends and play, you know? It's like, oh, sorry, you wanted to play as, well, Gum, for example. Well, sorry, how can I get to? Yeah, let's do, let's join in with, let's join. We're not allowed to join, apparently. Clicking join, but it doesn't want to.
What are you trying to do?
We're trying to, like, start the game with you.
Oh, I'm in a race. I was doing a cup while waiting because I thought you were gonna do a single player thing first.
We were, but yeah, I mean, we'll try it. We'll try it out again.
Career. Select the career mode.
How do you unlock characters in this game? Do you not buy them? Like,
World Tour.
I
Select a
do
tour.
not know. I have.
no, okay,
started
no,
this
you
game
play the
today.
World Tour. Okay. Okay, fair enough.
Select a GP. Select a cup.
Sorry, it's been so long
Select
since
a
I played
career
this
mode.
game.
I
Single
have the
race.
same gripe with this
Choose
when
your
playing
track.
single player as I have with Crossbow. The whole party, the items are super crazy thing is frustrating when it's against an AI and it all you do
Select
when
a
you
career
do
mode.
is
Okay, we can't
just get
hear
less
you
stuff
at all.
to unlock.
Hold on. We need to up your volume on our end. You're already like super loud on our end.
Should I speak louder?
Well, we don't know. Discord is on max and you are on 200%, but we still can't really hear you. We might have to lower the game a bit, maybe? Then we can up the
Select a career
speakers.
mode.
Alright, say something.
Okay, I'm still in a race.
Yeah, that's better.
World Tour. Select a tour.
Let's see if you
Okay,
can...
Select a career mode.
I have still the same gripe as with Crossbows when playing in single player because the items are so game determinative. It's really difficult to just try and play up. And I got turned around. Hey, there's an item that does this in this game. Amazing.
World
It's-
Tour. Select
Yeah,
a Sunshine
it's like
Coast.
playing Mario Party in single player. It's just annoying.
B class.
I mean, if you don't want to play, it's fine.
Amy.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when you're just like against just the AI, it's just annoying because it's like when you play this against someone else.
Okay, this is still struggling. What the hell is going on? What is with this? The game was running fine. Why is it stuttering so much? Is it just that level?
Game is generally running fine on my end. Have you ran the config?
Yeah, we have. Like genuinely, we tested this game multiple times before stream, and it was running super well. And now it's like just really struggling. I'm not sure like what it is. We're gonna lower some quality
OBS
settings to
magic.
see if that helps, but like we feel like we shouldn't have to because it's like the fucking Xbox 360 game, you know? Yeah, we've lowered the settings. You don't know what you're talking about right now, Shante. Um,
SEGA.
it's long to get into the game.
Sonic and All-Stars Racing transform. Select careers.
Try again.
The World Tour. Select the Sunshine Coast. Select and race. B-Class. Character Amy. Get ready.
It's worse now.
3, 2, 1, go!
We lower the graphics and it runs even worse.
Maybe you have to turn up the graphics. Run it in 4K and then
We had max graphics earlier. We run Crossworld on max graphics. This is gonna have to do, but like it really bugs us. Like racing games only a few times when we become like a real frame rate knob. This is like we want to be able to feel the speed. We can't feel the speed if it's stuttering. And this is really frustrating. We're gonna have to fucking get this game on like the Wii U or something and play it on that instead. God, this is unplayable. Is it the water? Maybe it's the water.
Sky Tiger.
It might be like a water shader issue.
possible, yeah.
This level is very water heavy. Then again, the level we tested was the fucking what's it called? Afterburn level. That one has even more water.
Lack of carrier, huh? Oh yeah, now I see it.
Oh god, this is bad. Okay. Okay, we will try and change the water settings. That's gonna be our next idea. Wow. V-Sync's off right now, but it was on earlier. But yeah, this is horrible. That was horrible.
If you've already set your compatibility settings, I turned off high DPI scaling, this automatic Windows thing.
Oh, that could be a thing. You're right. You're absolutely right. We will try that as well. Sorry about that shit, chat. This is why video games are bad. Well, it's one of many reasons why video games are bad, but yeah. Can the game shut down, please? Thank you. Why is it not? Why can't we change the settings now? Override DPI scaling. Hey, Shant, they don't call us bro. Our pronouns are right there. Why can't we? It's so strange. It's like now Windows won't let us change the fucking compatibility settings. We've never even seen that before. We wonder if a DX fix might be a good pick. Because it is meant for DirectX 9. Hold on. There's our where is the thing that we're looking for? DG Voodoo, is that the thing? No, it's not. DX, well, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's try and change the water settings and see if that helps. Man, that's already what we did though. We set water quality to normal and it got worse, so that can't be it either. Well, now we have the high DPI thing set at least. Maybe that will help. Oh, we hate playing old games that don't want to work. You specifically want to pick. Sorry, what?
That's one upside. You have more consoles over PCs because there's not gonna be an update for that will majorly screw over old games.
No, but there's there's plenty of other problems with it.
I mean, sure, it's not completely flawless, but.
All right, are you free to join?
Yeah, I just finished a cup. Give me a second. Somehow got first in a cup where I never won a single race. This game is incredible. Saving it's nothing. I don't care.
Select a mode.
There we go.
Custom game maybe. Online. How do you do that?
Select a mode.
Like we straight up don't even understand the like bottom screen thing.
Same.
Like why is one player locked?
Well, that's you. That's like.
Why are we player 2? Why can't we invite you to play? How does this work?
I'm trying to figure out how this works.
License.
No. That's right.
Custom game.
Okay.
We have to like start an online thing first.
Race. Choose your track.
We have almost no levels. This sucks. Maybe we should just download a save file.
Carrier zone. Choose your difficulty. B class.
Oh, there, invite.
There we go. Okay.
Race. Choose your track.
Searching for games, it says.
Carrier zone.
I know.
Choose your difficulty. A class.
I'm in a loading screen. I don't know. There we go. Hi.
Oh, cool. So like, is this fans only?
Oh,
Guess so.
Let's see. Okay. Character. Chat, what's my character? I just... Okay, it's picked for me. Apparently, when you start, we start.
Wait, do we not get to pick characters?
It picked someone for me, apparently.
What?
Get ready.
God,
Why
this
are we
is an incredible
Knuckles?
game.
3,
I'm a pyro now, apparently.
This menu is not good.
Yeah, so, I will make the daring suggestion that Crossworlds is better than this game.
Well, yeah, Crossworlds is the best racing game ever. That's not really saying anything.
I mean, while I doubt it's gonna happen, I will say we've only played the demo. And while it's unlikely that the whole game is gonna be worse than the demo, it is also not unprecedented. But I have a hard time believing that Sega's gonna fumble
You
back.
you
that
you
demo.
are right, but at the same time, that argument can also be said back in that case. Like, yeah, but like,
I'm merely saying it because I don't like rating games that are not technically out yet. Even if you had a chance to try.
no, that's fine, that's fine. It's just that you would want to say that Crossworlds is better than this.
I mean, that is true. But I said I think it is.
Well, yeah.
And also, it's a different thing to say I think this is better than this than saying it is the best racing game of all time. So far, it has been impressive, but for me to be the best racing game of all time, it has to do a bit more than a demo. But given that we know what kind of features and stuff is gonna come out for the full game, if that is actually as good as it sounds, then yeah, I don't have a hard time believing it might.
But it's like our favorite racing game before Crossworlds was literally like a fucking arcade game with like almost no features. It's like Crossworlds is already kind of like given us everything that we want.
When you say Outrun 2 was your
Yeah.
favorite before? Well, I wouldn't have said it has no features, but I get you.
I mean, basically. I mean, yeah, there's the console versions, but like that's not the one we've mostly played. Like, genuinely, the version of Outrun 2 we play the most is the arcade game. And that one does not have a lot of features.
Nice. I got first place. Ralph has gone all-star.
I'm really a Need for Speed person.
Oh,
And it
really?
is kind of difficult to pick a favorite among the Need for Speed games because a lot of them are very good and for different reasons.
Sorry, we didn't hear which series you said.
Need for Speed,
Oh, Need for Speed, yeah.
I
Yeah.
really like the Need for Speed games. But, like, for example, saying is Most Wanted or Underground 2 the better game? I think that is a difficult question, and I don't think that whatever is better is only the so very slightly. Both of these games are excellent. And I'm picking the coward's way out and just say they're both fine with their own way.
No! You were first and second for so long. And we got 7. Oh, 6. Okay.
Oh, nice! I got 5th. I'm just.
Oh, yeah, because we got stuck.
Oh, by the way, the Team Fortress character, you don't pick them depending on whether you're on the car, in the boat, or in the air.
Okay,
Change.
okay. So here's what we're gonna do. The game seemed to run fine now, which is good. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna download a save file.
Okay, I'm get one too then.
Yeah, because fuck this. We're not gonna sit here and unlock all the characters. That's not what we're here for. We're here to have fun. So we really hope you don't have to unlock the characters in Crossworlds. Unlocking parts? Yes. Unlocking characters? No. It's bad enough for to buy some of them. Although we don't actually want the ones you have to buy. But yeah.
Well, there's only one you have to buy because you own the DLC, except for the Yoke's Cast one.
No, we were talking about Crossworlds.
About what?
We were talking about Crossworlds.
Oh, Crossworlds.
Transformed. Save file. You like the looking characters in the game? Well, you had time to play it, right? Like, if you had just gotten the game and you and your friends were like, oh, let's play, and then you're like, the characters you want to play as are not available, that's not really fun. They might only have so much time. In this case, like, that's why, that's why we don't like that kind of stuff. We think unlockables for a game like this should be customization options, not the basic characters. And like, people can of course disagree, but like, that is how we view it. We don't like it in Smash Bros either. Like, never really liked it. Okay, let's see where the save file goes.
Okay. I found the save file on Game Banana.
Yeah, we know from like watching other people play this game online that you can do this. This is why we thought to do it. We just don't know where it's going. Chante, can you like stop just saying a bunch of characters where we're not like, we're playing as Amy primarily. That's kind of the thing we're doing with these games. Where the fuck did it save file go?
Especially since basically phrasing us, can you play as X for the whole stream, which is like not only just a big commitment, the stream's been underway for a bit and she already raced a few races, so that's not really how it works.
Where did the save files go? Have you figured it out?
Yeah, and Steam user data, then your user ID, then 212480, which is this game's ID, remote, and it's a file called assave.in.
Okay, can you okay, say that from the start again.
So Steam user data.
Yes.
Then your user ID.
Yeah.
212480.
212480.
And in the folder remote.
Ah, found it. Replace. There we go. Play. And another thing, Miss, it's like, if you could unlock characters by playing multiplayer, that'd be one thing. But no, you have to play a single player mode. It's like, we don't really feel like doing that. We have to realize we can actually play on that screen anyway, because like, you see the OBS window.
Sonic and All-Stars Racing transform.
Like, if Moto and us could like both play the World Tour together and unlock characters, then like fine. But since we can't, yeah. Yay! All the levels are unlocked.
Okay, turning down the volume on my end. Really annoying that you can't like rest the slightly. You have to hold the button down.
Oh, you can with the controller. Are you playing on keyboard?
I am playing with the controller and I have to hold left and wait for the fucking thing to go down.
Oh. Okay, watching the old actually counts. Okay. accent they were telling me about now. No, and Miss, we get that, but like in that case, we would have had to make this a series where we play like the world tour, which like we could do that, but that's not what we feel like doing right now.
Crosswords is coming out in 2 weeks, so like,
Yeah.
what, this would be a series of like, what, maybe 1 or 2 streams more than this? There isn't really a point of playing this when Crosswords is out, unless you're really into the guest characters that aren't in Crosswords anymore.
Yeah, we know some people who specifically are like, oh, that's how you pick your character. We know some people who like specifically are like really down on Crosswords and not having some other characters in this game. Why does Knights look
Sonic
wrong?
characters. Okay.
Oh, Knights is the car. That's the idea. Okay. Oh, we haven't seen this in forever. Pudding from Channel 5. Ages, which is just like a bunch of SEGA references. Okay, so let's address the elephant in the room. Danica Patrick, famous driver, and was put into this game kind of as a rep for like classic SEGA racing games. Unfortunately since then has become an alt-right grifter and conspiracy theorist. That sucks. She was even in the comics, the Sonic comics. Yeah.
Something NASCAR right-wing pipeline.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't like the stereotype, but time and time again, just people into NASCAR and right-wing idiots is such a strong overlap.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, Danica was in the Archie comic. Like once, but like still, it did happen.
Get ready.
Wasn't a right-wing grifter when this game happened. At least as far as I know.
Yeah, no,
If
she wasn't
she
bad.
was
She
making it public.
she like that shit came later. But yeah. Oh god, we're having performance issues again. The shame that this game is giving us trouble. We really do like this game. And there's no way to play it online if you don't play it on PC. Maybe there's like a fan patch or something that fixes the issues. But again, Crossworld's in 2 weeks, so...
Design is not as good as Crosswords, by the way.
Oh, this is terrible. Maybe playing on S rank difficulty was a bad call.
Oh, that's why the AI has been kicking my ass so badly.
Yeah, we just wanted full speed! So basically was that the afterburn level for some reason works really well and runs fine. But for all the other levels run badly. So that's interesting.
Maybe it's commentary on Afterburn that's being underrated.
Yeah, no, we agree on that. That's one of those holdovers from Mario Kart. If Mario Kart does it, every kart racer has to do it. Like even Crossworlds does it. Like, much we don't like it. And that is one thing we also know. You have to unlock the highest speed, supersonic speed. Yeah, had we known this game was gonna have performance issues as well, we probably would have gotten the 360 version or the Wii U version and done it the way we did the previous game, but in recent games, sure, this game isn't recent because oh, we are so badly.
I can only imagine, based on how many times I fell off and I'm still not in last place, how you're doing.
I'm look behind you in this game. There we go. It's supposed to be like, okay, and one thing we've never really liked is how the boat controls.
Because I'm not actually sure if Mario Kart actually lets you do this. Oh hey, I'm only 10 seconds behind the last guy on the CPUs. I know Mario Kart 8 doesn't let you choose separately difficulty or speed.
It's gone up. Can you change the... Never mind. Is there a way to randomize the levels? Guess not.
Outrun Bay. Choose your difficulty. Speed class. Character select.
Alright, let's play as...
Woody. Standard.
Ready?
Yeah. Son, you don't like the wasps? You mean like mechanically, or do you like not like wasps?
Mission's afraid of wasps.
Ah. This is the best car in the game. I absolutely love it.
Let's do it.
The best car in the game is Aegis, actually. Which is, funny enough, it's called Hornet. Oh, I want the outrun.
I'm playing Outrun basically right now. It's so funny.
It's a shame that, like, Outrun is not a Steam-friendly game at all. It's like, yeah, you want to watch the same thing looped over and over again, and it's like not very interesting to watch. Like,
Maybe in a compilation stream, play a couple of arcade games.
maybe, yeah. Wait, listen, you don't have to race track. It's the Outrun level. It's the best level in the game. Surely it's not PC exclusive, is it? Maybe it is.
This sucks.
Level based on our favorite racing game.
Right, favorite racing game for the next week.
Yeah, I mean, we've said before, but like, when we say Crossbows is the best racing game ever, we are aware that we're speaking as like, with like recency bias in mind. It's very possible we will say that when a game comes out, and then like a year later we'll be like, no, it's Outrun 2. But like, but yeah, it's it is everything we wanted out of a racing game for a long time. Now, to be fair, comparing Outrun and a kart racer is kind of silly in the first place. They are not at all similar games, apart from the drifting angle. But yeah.
Personally, I think the drifting in this game, for example, does not feel as nice as Crossbows.
In this game?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
not quite as good.
it's-
Which is funny, because it's the same dev. But, yeah. But this is literally the Outrun 2 devs. But then it's also the Outrun 2 devs trying to be more Mario Party. And then
Now what I mean is, this game is drifting is very different from Crosswords, and it's really noticeable.
Oh.
But yes, it's also not like Outrun, that is true.
Yeah, we thought you meant Outrun. Yeah, because this game was made in a post Mario Kart DS world, which, if anyone remembers the controversy when Mario Kart Wii decided to not have Mario Kart DS drifting. We think the All-Star Racing games were kind of made in response to that, in a way.
The very funny aspect of that is how poorly this take has aged.
Snaking, exactly. Yeah. We had a friend who was like really into like high-level Mario Kart DS play. That makes it sound like a thing. And he was so fucking pissed that Mario Kart Wii didn't allow for snaking. And we were sitting there like, okay, but you still have Mario Kart DS, right? You can just play that one. And like, different games can have different things, it's fine. He was, no, this is horrible. How dare they ruin Mario Kart? It's like, not every Mario Kart was played the same before this either. He will not listen.
This reminds of like one of the bafflingly stupidest takes I have for like adaptation changes recently.
Yeah.
So one of my friends is like really into StarCraft,
Yeah.
and he was trying out like how the game before the remake played, like or like War 2. And he was looking up like how do you rebind keys in StarCraft 1?
Yeah.
And not only can you not do this by default, this game just doesn't have that as an option menu. There's people online who have very strong opinion on the matter that you should not be able to because it quote unquote destroys the balancing of the game if you could rebind the key.
That is interesting.
That is absolutely an insane take. Not only can you just rebind your keyboard, so if the game doesn't do it, you can do it. So if you really care, you can make a StarCraft layout for a keyboard and that is functionally the same thing. It's just more effort and annoying.
Yeah.
It is also insane to me that someone thinks that key bindings is what makes this game difficult. Or gives it skill.
By the way, we did get a copyright content video thing on the last stream.
Samba de Janeiro.
Yeah.
Yo, all right. Let's get this party started.
Yeah, this is the Daytona USA car. The Hornet. One of our favorite racing cars of all time. Daytona USA also being one of our favorite racing games of all time. If you can tell, we're very much into arcade racers. More so than other racing games. Well, we do like racing sims and obviously kart races as well. We're playing one right now. But yeah, like our faves are like Outrun, Daytona USA, Cruisin' is pretty good. It's good or simple. You're just going through some short fun races. Wow, that was a terrible landing.
I'm a absolute geek for customization, and it is very hard for me to appreciate games that don't really let you do it. Even if I really want to play. I'm always like, yeah, but wouldn't it be cool if you could like make a thing in this game?
You're the reason every game has RPG mechanics now.
Well, if Underground 2's lottery editor is an RPG mechanic, then I'm guilty as charged. That's enough for me.
Was it Underground 1 that had it?
It has. I just like the editor and 2 a bit more.
Oh, okay.
Also, it actually has an RPG mechanic because in Underground 1 you can just customize a car however you want, it doesn't care about it. In 2 they actually try to like score the different customization options, and you need to get to a certain score to progress in the game, which means making your car really fucking ugly and over-designed. It's so hard to make a good looking car in Korea because it forces you to add all this shit to it.
Yeah, so, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Need for Speed. Yeah, our favorite Need for Speed games are like, we really like, the first Underground. Most Wanted is really good. The Criterion ones were pretty good, although I mean, they were basically just burnout without the focus and crashing.
I mean, you already said Most Wanted, so
Well, we meant the original.
yeah, because you said like the Criterion ones. It's like, yeah, Most Wanted.
It is so funny, by the way. Like, games reusing names, it happens, right? But like, what's really funny about Most Wanted is that it released on the same console, the Xbox 360. So like, the game Need for Speed Most Wanted or the Xbox 360 by Electronic Arts can refer to two completely different games. And that is why we hate the inverted light controls.
Well, it's not inverted. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Yes, this fucked me up too.
Okay. Yes, you are technically right, but also no, because insofar as how a flight stick works, that was inverted.
Yes, absolutely.
It's yet to radio
As
game.
someone-
Yes, absolutely.
I also need to go into the options to change that. Like, that fucked me up so badly. I thought I was hit by the stupid tornado item and my controls were inverted. Like, no, it's just the person who made the save house a psychopath and placed the wrong way for flights.
Hey, your TP is full, just thought I'd let you know. Is TP the team trials? Without the career points.
I need to leave the lobby real quick. I cannot change it from here.
Yeah, but can you answer our question about Uma Musume first?
Huh? Sorry, I didn't.
Is
pick up
TP career or team points?
TP as team points.
Okay,
I
then
think it's
then
called
we'll start
CP.
the game. No, it's not. RP
Sorry,
is
then
RP is
missed
the team
the-
point.
You're right. It's race point and
Yeah. Invert flight on. You know my favorite character from playing the game? Lala from Channel 5. Ulula from Channel 5. Yeah, Ulula is great.
Select a mode.
Can you play with matchmaking with friends at the same time?
no, you can't.
Oh.
Matchmaking
Onyfox
is
has
ranked.
leaderboard rankings. Oh. Onyfox is the 148,540th player in the game.
Select a custom game.
I'm actually hoping that Onyfox was going to join us for this, but guess not.
Choose your track.
Maybe you didn't bully her enough about it.
I mean, yeah, we could.
Jump in trouble. Choose your different beat class.
Some of the special titles in the Musume are so difficult to get.
What?
Some of the special epithets, the titles in this
Oh, yeah,
game in the Musume are so stupidly difficult to get.
Character select. Amy. Genesis mod.
I don't know who this is. I'm picking her up.
Yeah, did you pick Gum?
Yeah.
Gum is from Yesterday Radio. How do you do the starring boost in this game?
Good question. I haven't figured it out. I always wait after 2 and then hold accelerate and just assume it works like Mario Kart.
Because in the... Oh no, it's a water-based level. In the first All-Star Racing, it's the same as in Crossworld. Like it's invisible, you don't see the bar, but like it is the same system. We kind of expected us to have it as well, but I guess not.
Wanna know something really funny about starting boost? Need for Speed Unbound does this. It works exactly like in Crossworld. It has a starting boost with real race cars, and it does this with like revving up to like a specific range on your RPM.
There are a few games that do it, and like with real cars, I mean. Originally wanted to put Phantasy Star in this game. Did they? We don't recall Phantasy Star among the list of the list of data mined games. I mean, we believe it, it's just we haven't seen it. But yes, it is a bit odd that stuff still hasn't been repped in any of them. Like, being a big Phantasy Star fan, especially of like the original series of Phantasy Star games, it kind of bugs us. We really want Alice landing. That would be so cool if she was in Cross Worlds. Alice Landale, if you don't know, is the main character of the first Phantasy Star game, 1987. Female protagonist in a JRPG, same year that Final Fantasy, same week that Final Fantasy 1 came out. And yet it's still uncommon these days. This was the last time that the Phantasy Star games actually had a female protagonist, so that's also kind of sad, but... And I don't put Ethan in this game. Oh god. Oh god. Ethan Weber. Ethan Weber. The worst. The fucking worst. Look at the bad level.
I barely know anything about Phantasy Star. I only played ESO2 for a little bit before it got an international launch.
Ethan Weber is the main character of Phantasy Star Universe. The third Phantasy Star continuity. God, he is the worst protagonist. He's like up there with like he's up there with Hope Maverick. Hope Maverick is the main character of... Oh god, this game is struggling. Hope Maverick is the main character of Star Ocean 4. Yeah, no, absolutely god-awful character. Yeah, there are 4 separate Phantasy Star continuities. There's the original one, Phantasy Star. There's Phantasy Star Online, which encompasses Phantasy Star Online, Phantasy Star Online Episode 2, Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, CARD Revolution, and Phantasy Star Online Episode 4 Blueburst. Then there's Phantasy Star Universe, which also has Phantasy Star Portable, Phantasy Star Portable 2, Phantasy Star Portable 2. Is it, which letter is it? Is it X? No. Oh, there's another one that also starts with 2, but that's another one. And then the 4th continuity is Phantasy Star Online 2, which also has Phantasy Star Nova in its continuity. And of course, there's Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, which we don't know shit about, to be honest.
Canyon. Choose your defeat class.
See, the thing is, Misan, what we can't stand in a game is like when a main character is just really obnoxiously whiny. And there was like an era of gaming where, for some reason, in particular Japanese RPGs, really wanted to give you, like, not just teen protagonists. That's fine. We're fine with teen protagonists, but it was specifically male teen protagonists who all they wanted to do for some reason was complain and act better than everyone else. And we don't know what kind of fucking identity crisis the devs and writers were on when they made all these characters, but it made some of the most obnoxious fucking characters ever. And it would be one thing. It would be one thing if, like, the point of that was to depict a negative character state and have them grow into a better person. And in some cases, the intent was that, but they never, like, pulled it off. Still fun. Don't worry, you don't need to apologize for having missed streams. That's completely fine. Yeah, Ethan Weber, that's a big one. Edge Maverick, which, by the way, the most, like, JRPG protagonist name ever, maybe. Like, really? You're gonna name your, like,
Edge
emo boy
Maverick.
protagonist Edge Maverick? It's like fucking, it's like naming someone like fucking,
Galaxy Green.
it's like making like a female protagonist who is like, we know exactly what it is. It's like my immortal. It's my immortal levels of naming.
Ebony Darkness.
Ebony Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway.
Have you ever heard of Daughter?
Heard of what?
Moon Daughter, the fanfic.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, what was she called again? He also had a name like this.
Look at that. We love shit like that if it's done like in a way that like really owns it. And we don't mean to like make fun of it necessarily, but like if it's like, yeah, let's just go all out. This is make some melodramatic shit, you know? Like, and we fucking love My Immortal, to be clear. But like, but no, Edge Maverick does not live up to his incredibly edgy, literally, name. He manages to like, okay, spoilers for Star Ocean 4. He manages to get involved with like an accidental genocide plot that he causes. And he's supposed to have like this like depressing like post-genocide fallout where he's just like losing faith in like himself and life. And it's just like so badly done. There's a male camp for
I
the
actually
Immortal.
have to look up this game, man. That sounds like exactly the kind of.
It is one of the worst RPGs ever made. But there is a male counterpart in My Immortal. His name is Vampire, formerly known as Harry Potter. Did you see when Harry Potter became a vampire? Oh yeah, My Immortal's a Harry Potter fanfic. If you don't know, so if you missed that era of the internet, Harry Potter is a vampire, so he changed his name to Vampire.
Yeah, as you do.
It's contested whether or not My Immortal is what the fuck is happening to our. Why can't we control our ship?
Alright.
It's contested if it's a troll fic or if it's genuine.
If it's genuine. We are personally on the side of genuine, because when that came out, we were working on a comic called Death is Inevitable that was basically the exact same levels of cringe and we were absolutely 100% sincere trying to write that. So we believe it. We believe that whoever wrote My Immortal, the author is completely unknown. There's been like 50 people claiming to be the author, but all of them are lying. But yeah. Andre, how do you feel about Emil in Tales of Symphonia 2? So Emil is interesting. Emil is terrible. But we find him more enjoyably bad than we do Edge Maverick or Ethan Weber. We know that's an uncommon opinion. People are very, very much not a fan of Emil. And we do understand why. We do understand why. But we kind of like we kind of like hating him in a way. We do like the girl though. What's her name? What's her name?
Tales of Symphonia 2?
Yeah, and Dawn of the New World. It's something like Martha. It's Martha. But we might just be biased there. I mean, we will fully admit we do give leeway to female characters to be more annoying.
I will say that I haven't finished a Tales game yet because I will say this is true with most RPGs. A lot of them are just too long for me to keep up with.
That is very valid.
I played 40-50-ish hours of Tales of Symphonia, and I wasn't even like at a point where I was like, okay, this isn't fun anymore, or like this is bad. It's just like, I'll play this later, and then I never did.
Yeah.
I will say this isn't the case for Tales of Symphonia 2. I got tired of that game very quickly.
See, it's funny. First and foremost, Fawn asked how we're doing. We're doing okay, although tomorrow we're having like 3 teeth pulled out. Oh yeah, we won't be doing Tuesday streams for a while because of having teeth being pulled out. Literally like across multiple weeks. So yeah. But anyway, we're doing fine. This is one of the things. Like this Symphonia, we really like the first game. We grew up with it. Like it's a classic, but we can't play it anymore. We can't stand it. It's because of how the game is designed, like in a very like archaic way that we just cannot get on with anymore. Like it's very clunky in a way that we don't find endearing. We just find it obnoxious and tiresome. And like even though we like the characters and story, we just could not play it. Like we tried to get through it as an adult, and like we can't. Tales of Symphonia 2: Dawn of the New World, the game that was quote-unquote so bad, Bandai Namco changed how they approach the flagship titles of the Tales of series, which isn't even true, by the way, but like that's what they said. Anyway, that game, because it has more modern sensibilities and gameplay design, we actually have an easier time playing them, even though the writing is not up to par.
By the way, I found out you can glitch through the wall and just fall into the ground, which cost me all of my rank, but very fun what I found.
Who's getting Pac-Man 2 repack? Pac-Man World 2 repack? We're not. It's getting Sonic the Hedgehog crossover things, which is like, okay. That's very odd to add in like a remake of an old game, but fair enough. We don't really care much for the Pac-Man games. Our favorite Pac-Man game is Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures. And we're not saying that as a joke. Although we know it sounds like one, like every other opinion we have.
I'm just always impressed that almost no matter what series is with a couple entries you always seem to have an opinion on, not just the series in general, but also what your favorite things from the series are. It's like, if you ask me what my favorite Pac-Man game is, like, Pac-Man, I guess?
Oh, you haven't played Pac-Man 2 The New Adventures?
I don't think I have played any Pac-Man game except
Pac-Man 2 The
for-
New Adventures is the amazing game where Pac-Man has a life of his own. You can't control him. You instead have a slingshot. You have to shoot at different things in the environment to try and convince him to do things. Progress through the game. But you also need to manage his mood, because he can get grumpy and not want to do what you want him to do. It is the strangest fucking sequel ever, maybe. There's literally no other game ever made that plays like it, and that's why we love it. It's so fucking unique.
It sounds like as if you were trying to make your cat do a Pac-Man maze.
It's like, it is so funny, like, it's like, they wanted to do like a point-and-click adventure game, like in the style of like Monkey Island or something, right? But then they were like, no, we also want to do a fucking pet them. So, what if we do the whole adventure game, puzzles and all, but instead of controlling the characters, you just try to hint at your pet to do things. It is the most ridiculous thing ever, but it's so fucking funny. Oh, and it's called Pac-Man 2 The New Adventures. That might make you think that it's based as it's a sequel to the original Pac-Man. No. No, it's a sequel to the Pac-Man animated series.
Fascinating.
Yeah, that's what we mean. It is so fucking strange. We love it. That's the shit we like. The stranger, the better. That's like how we feel about video games.
I mean, I sure wouldn't play this game, but it sounds amazing.
Graveyard Kid. Choose your tip of B class.
Oh,
Character select.
let's go with an MB.
Nice. Standard.
You're doing Football Manager now?
Yeah,
Good. Oh, oops.
I love cycling through the strange characters in this game.
They are strange, and that is the complaints that people have across worlds. So there's not enough strange character choices. And we do kind of agree with that. Like,
You got Sudan SpongeBob in the game. Come on,
those are not
guys.
strange. Those are not fucking strange. SpongeBob is like the longest running cartoon outside of The Simpsons. It is as mainstream and basic as you get. He's already been in several kart races of his own. That is not on the level of Football Manager.
I think the strange thing is more that characters are unexpected in a racing game, because like I think Football Manager outsold this game by a lot, so like it's probably more popular than this game.
Yeah, but Football Manager is not a character though. That's what we mean, like, it is such a strange thing. It's like, Football Manager is based on the box art of a certain era of Football Manager games where they decided that it was always going to be a man in a suit whose face is covered up from the nose and up. But they decided to put a guy in a suit with a fucking helmet on that covers his nose and up. It's not even a character.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
And, yeah.
they put Ryu from Shenmue in the game and they let him drive an Outrun arcade machine.
Yeah. Like, that's the guy who literally has vehicles in the Shenmue games. He drives a bike. He drives a forklift.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they should I would have also liked the forklift, but
You think there
this
is a
funnier.
forklift in the first All-Star Racing for him? We could be wrong. We feel like
I-
we've seen that.
wouldn't know.
They got the Sunshine roll? Yeah, so that's another one. They got the Sunshine roll is gonna be in this game. That's one of the cut characters, unfortunately. Yeah. One character we really want in the game that we're honestly baffled hasn't happened yet. Are. Where's the Puyo Puyo rep? Like, it's a pretty big franchise, like, especially in Japan, but like more lately, even in the West, like.
I'm surprised that never seems to be a SEGA crossover with not a Sonic crossover with the Neptune series, because like they're really trying hard to be part of the SEGA universe. I was gonna say there's no SEGA crossover, but that is technically not true because Neptune vs SEGA Hot Girls exists.
What did you say about Sonic crossover with what?
The Neptunia series.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
They really want to be part of the SEGA universe.
I mean, they did their collab game.
Yeah, with SEGA Hot Girls, which is the thing that almost feels like they made it for that collab because they're not really using it much.
Yeah, I mean, at the time, the SEGA Hot Girls had their own anime and stuff. The SEGA Hot Girls anime was interesting. We regret picking this level. We have to squint every time we go on the roof because of the spiders. Not that big of a deal because they're like big enough to not bother us, but then you get like the smaller ones on the roof, and we're far enough away that.
Phobias for various types of arthropods, spiders, insects, whatever, are so common, and it's one of the least relatable things for me. It's like, I respect that people have these phobias, and I don't judge or try to tease people about it, but it's like, it's so hard for me to relate to that. It's not even because they're like dangerous animals. It's like if people were like afraid of like, oh, what's like the poison spider and it bites me, like I could get that, but it's like people have this revulsion and fear of these kinds of animals, even if they specifically not dangerous ones. It's like,
also, a lot of it has to do with like movement. Movement that we find is like abnormal, which in this case, like spiders, it comes down to like how they move, especially how they like. We don't really want to talk about, so I have to think about. But yeah. Anyway, happy to mention Neptunia. Happy to mention Neptunia is a franchise that we actually do like. It's an interesting one.
One of my friends is like his favorite series of all time, and he's non-stop talking about it, so I've been picking up on it. Kind of like how I pick up the games you play on stream.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because like, Neptunia is an interesting franchise because it's specifically one of the few RPG franchises created by a woman.
Yep.
People don't talk about that, which is interesting.
They see the fan service and think like, oh, this is for men.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Oh yeah, only men are into girls.
With that said, there are some pretty bad ones. Like, honestly, Mark II is just kind of gross and bad for the most part.
Character select.
I mean, I believe you. I just can't really point to specific things about the game because I don't know them that well.
Whew. I'm talking about Mario, man.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh yeah, we're in the Shinobi level now. Typically based on the PS2 Shinobi, we think, maybe the 3DS Shinobi. But Shinobi has had a new game out, and it's like getting really strong reviews. Personally, I'm super interested in the new Shinobi because it's like a 2D Metroidvania style game, which I don't play that much of. But we really like the PS2 Shinobi games. Shinobi and actually,
I saw this amazing post the other day where someone suggested to call Metroidvanias Hollow Swap simultaneously piss off people who like Hollow Knight, and at the same time people who don't like the word Metroidvania and would like a better name for the genre.
well, we saw someone talk about how they were pissed that people don't give Metroid Dread as much love as they do Hollow Knight. Silk Song, to be specifically. And we were just like, motherfucker, it's a Nintendo game. It's the best-selling Metroid game ever. And, like... Like, we're so tired. Anytime you say, people don't give this Nintendo game enough love, you're just lying. Like, you're just lying. It is that simple. Nintendo games get more love than any other franchise, any other company's game outside of maybe Rockstar? Yes, all that Metroid is always in the game. Here's the thing. Metroid is a niche series. And it's also console exclusive.
So someone complained that Metroid Dread is not as popular ostensibly as Hollow Knight Silk Song.
Yeah, people complain that like it wasn't getting enough sales, as much sales, and people weren't like hyping it up as much. And we're just like, it's the best-selling Metroid game. You should not ask for more. What the fuck are you on about, you know?
I am so tired of people complaining or talking about video game sales, because the only thing that tells us how much money the company made behind this thing.
Yeah, I mean,
would not care if only 100 people bought Metroid Dread. That would not change my opinion about the game.
yeah, no, there's that too. Like, we fucking hate how like obsessed fans have become of like pushing sales seemingly more than any other subject matter when it comes to games. But yeah, no, it's annoying. But like, it's just why would people expect a Metroid game, a series that, as we have established, isn't exactly like making the biggest numbers out there? It's not bad selling, contrary to what YouTubers like to claim, but like it is not one of Nintendo's strongest sellers or anything. So like, why would it at all compare to the most hyped up indie game in maybe a decade that's also releasing on every fucking platform? Like,
for one thing, by the way. There's also a shitty current of Hollow Knight fans, specifically the kind that is saying like, oh, if your game costs more than Hollow Knight, it has to be better than Hollow Knight.
We've also seen people who'd be like, oh, Hollow Knight is ruining gaming by only charging 20.
$20, yeah.
Which is like, yeah. Anyway, Moto?
Yeah.
Ha! We won!
Nice. Good job. I'm so proud of you. You won one race.
If any Nintendo character needs a new game, it's Kid Icarus. Well, Kid Icarus isn't a character, but you mean Pit. We don't agree with either of your pick, honestly. Kid Icarus Pit can get a good game. Sorry, Pit can get a new game when he's had a good one. That's unfair. That's unfair. Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters on Game Boy was pretty good. Fucked up Rising. He's had 3 games. There's Nintendo characters that have had even less. We know that the creator of Star Tropics who wanted to make Star Tropics 3 for like 3 decades, and Nintendo just won't let him. He's still at Nintendo. Yoshi hasn't had a new game forever? Yes, he has. Yoshi...
Actually, reading Hokazu's comment, I'd want a new actual F-Zero. That's not F-Zero 99 to be honest, so just a non-Nintendo online port of F-Zero GX. Yeah, I can relate.
Yeah, a new F-Zero would be nice. We can agree with that. Yoshi had the Yarn game. Yoshi's Woolly World. And another one, a sequel to that as well.
Epic Yarn.
No, Epic Yarn is Kirby.
No, Kirby.
Yoshi's Woolly World and Yoshi's Crafted... Cunt. Sorry, we're gonna look it up.
Crafted Cunt is probably correct.
Crafted World. What? They didn't even do the C... the double C thing? Bless you. Yeah, Yoshi's Crafted World was 2019. Is that even the latest one? It's the 8th main installment in the Yoshi franchise. Okay. If you say so, Wikipedia. What qualifies a main installment? Apparently the game Yoshi is not a main installment, but Super Mario World 2 is. Okay, sure, video games, sure. Yeah, Star Tropics 3, we would like that. That would be a fun one. What other Nintendo games do we want? We got another code, but it's a remake, so maybe another Code 3. That could be nice. Hotel Dusk. Hotel Dusk and The Last Window. We could get a 3rd game. In over a decade.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, holding down around 1 seems to be how you get the boost.
By the way, I think it's interesting the difference in reception between the song and Baldur's Gate 3, specifically in regards to genre expectations, because in the like, I know Baldur's Gate 3 is technically speaking an indie game. It is not published by Larian is not beholden to a big publisher or anything with this game. They were not owned by anyone.
No, but they were funded by... the game's development was funded by Wizards of the Coast, and that kind of could be argued as being non-independent.
But yeah, I'm not going by that definition. I'm saying like the size of the studio, Team Cherry versus Larian, that is night and day. Like I'm not trying to say they're equivalent, but it's just interesting to see that when Hollow Knight Silksong came out, like even before, they were already like, okay, how are we ever going to compete with this game? It's like, this is gonna ruin every game now. Like, how can we charge 20 bucks for a game that none of the games are good enough to be compared to this? Like, this was the general tone of all the devs from around Samsung.
Yeah.
And in Baldur's Gate 3, they were making fucking pieces about it's unfair to actually compare our games to Baldur's Gate 3. We can't expect AAA studios to make a game as good as this. It's so interesting how different these two. It's like, yeah, no, fuck you, I'm comparing every RPG to Baldur's Gate 3. I don't expect every game to be Baldur's Gate 3, but yeah.
Also, Fawn, you don't need to apologize for anything. Yeah, speaking of games that need sequels, Skies of Arcadia? Anyone? We say that, knowing full well what happened to our beloved Shenmue. Sometimes it's actually better to let things die. We would like to imagine that Skies of Arcadia could get a good sequel, even though the amazing Rieko Kodama sadly passed away 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago.
By the way, sorry Misa for this.
Okay, we think we need to turn off the fucking light assist. It's ruining everything.
Amazing how many racing games have control assist and helps, and they just make everything worse.
Yeah. Anyway, Skies of Arcadia, excellent fucking game, produced by the late great Rieko Kodama, who also created Phantasy Star, and was a key figure in a bunch of classic Sega franchises, including Sonic the Hedgehog. She was our favorite video game developer ever. She sadly died, we believe 4 years ago. Oh, fuck off! Oh, we took it!
Wait! How did it calculate that, by the way?
No idea. Oh,
Look at the difference.
two fucking microseconds. No, milliseconds. Sorry.
Centiseconds, 100.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Or 20 milliseconds. When I use a cool.
Total XP earned, 1998. Same year as Skies of Arcadia came out. That's not true. Same year as the Dreamcast came out. That is true.
Is that true?
What is it?
Is that true?
Yeah. In Japan.
Okay.
Choose your track. Sanctuary Falls. Choose your difficulty.
Vice is a great character. And honestly, Vice is a great character and a rebuttal of that annoying trope we were talking about earlier, where the main character is obnoxious and like absolutely impossible to like enjoy playing as, because Vice is great. It's a shame that it's only like, why isn't Rouge in this? Blaze. Anyway, let's play with Shadow. But yeah, Skies of Arcadia is great. Definitely the kind of game we would like to see a sequel to, but at the same time, doing it now that Rieko Kodama is no longer with us might not be.
3, 2, 1, go!
Might. We forgot to turn off the flight. Hey, look at the Sonic Generations assets we use. We're sure they're only gonna do this for this game because it's like a racing game that came out a year after, and not something they're gonna be doing over and over again for several games or something.
They wouldn't do that.
If you like Skies of Arcadia, Miss Annalisa, we know you do. But like, since you like Skies of Arcadia, y'all should really play through the original Phantasy Star. Well, we were about to say trilogy, but it's a bit complicated. We'll explain in a second. The original Phantasy Star games. They're very different in like style, but like it's the same woman behind both series, and they have a lot of the same charm and like writing style and tone. So the reason it's confusing though, the Phantasy Star trilogy is Phantasy Star 1, 2, and 4. The reason for this is that Phantasy Star 3 was done by a different team in between development of 2 and 4 to like speed up releases. So it's a different story, not related to the other 3 games. And it's still a good game, by the way, but not really part of the ongoing story the way 1, 2, and 4 is. Yeah, it's Phantasy Star 2, Phantasy Star 3 Generations of Doom, and Phantasy Star 4 the end of the millennium. What consoles are they on? Originally, they're on the Master System and the Mega Drive. There were PS2 remakes of the first 2 games that are honestly the ideal way to play them, but those don't have official English releases. However, the Switch has a really good version of the first Phantasy Star, called Phantasy Star SEGA Ages, which is the original game with like the manual and everything like that, as well as like a built-in map feature, which when you play the game you're gonna understand why having a map feature is good. It was because the original game was, the idea was that you would sit with an actual pen and paper and scribble down the map yourself as you go through the dungeons. And if you like doing that, you can still do it. We love doing that, but in the Wii version they did add an auto map feature. But yeah, that's on the Switch. We believe Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4, the Mega Drive games, are also on Switch through Nintendo Switch Online, but we haven't checked. They're often included in a lot of like Mega Drive collections. It's like they've been on like basically every platform in some way.
Go for it. Is that all you've got?
Yeah, the original Phantasy Star, well, okay, thankfully the PS2 remake of it. But the original Phantasy Star is actually our favorite single-player RPG. Oh, that's awesome fun. Hopefully you get more subscribers.
I never had any of old SEGA games, so I'm very much not familiar with them.
We're gonna go out and change our flight controls.
Okay.
Yeah, flight assist off. Thank you.
Select a mode. Engage. Choose your track. Hey, gamer. Choose your difficulty class.
It says you're already invited.
Yeah, I'm SEGA. Right, sorry. It's just I have to use mouse and keyboard to access
Oh, okay.
invite. And this overlay is like really not playing along nicely.
Just us is like lighting very dark on the characters. Like we're looking at Metal Sonic, for example, and like it almost looks dark blue, which we actually prefer dark blue Metal Sonic, but we know he's light blue in the actual game.
I think that's more design thing and not specifically the lighting. On which consoles can I play the Phantasy Star game? The original Phantasy
Didn't
Star game?
we already tell you? Phantasy Star 1, get the Switch version. Phantasy Star is on the eShop on Switch. And we think Phantasy Star 2, 3, and 4 is basically on all consoles because they have like Mega Drive collections that they come in. And we think they might be on Nintendo Switch Online as well, but we can't promise that if we haven't checked. Let's do that.
Boost.
Nope, there's no collections. Not. Actually, is there? No, there is. There's Mega Drive. There's just the Mega Drive collections for like the Switch and the Xbox and the PlayStation.
Get ready. 3, 2,
There's one on the Game Boy, but it's bad, and it's missing one of the games. So don't get that one. The Game Boy Advance Phantasy Star Collection sucks, unfortunately. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we're gonna be streaming the Phantasy Star games as well at some point. They're on our list, but probably not until after the Ultima games. So at least we start the Ultima games.
Do you have an idea of when you're gonna start with the Ultima game?
Well, the idea was we were already gonna have started, but this thing called Life happened, and also like Racing Crossroads now, so we just kind of pushed it off. Like originally, when we took a break from Oblivion, we were gonna replace it with Ultima, but probably November now, because October's gonna be Halloween, but we'll see. I mean, we're gonna start with the Clawdeath. So we'll see. Yes, chat, we just now realized how to get Drift level 3. It's been a while since I played this, okay? Gemini Cup Champions meeting now. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. That's the obnoxiously wrong one. The one that the pro says obnoxious trained for because it's so dominated by old chips. Oh, I have played an open, which was like fine for the last one.
How far ahead are? Oh god, you're so fucking far ahead.
Yeah, this game has very powerful items, and as such, if you're ahead and stop getting hit by items, you're building a massive lead. And this track in particular is very a lot of long straights. So I have already been picking all the speed builds because I found this game has a lot of sections where you're just going straight for a long time. Yeah.
Better than you.
Good job. Third place.
Amazing that you're finished so far from another and you're only third place.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. We ran out like, so we thought we were like first place or something because like we couldn't see anyone. Then we looked at the map and was like, no, y'all are just like way ahead.
I got an icon, Supersonic Racing, because I went from last place in the lobby to first. Which is really strange with just 2 people in the lobby, but you know.
Going back to good old Amy.
Standard.
Oh yeah, chat. Y'all, we need to show you something. Hold on. I'm gonna swap the camera real quick. There we go. Today we were at a big what's the word for this? Well, a big flea market expo, basically. Like 350 people selling shit. And we got Dinotopia, the 4-hour movie. It's actually a miniseries. Oh yeah, with Wentworth Miller from Prison Break. Okay. This is based on the first 2 novels, I believe. Yeah, Dinotopia. We also got SingStar for the PS4. That's a fun one. And we got a few new dinosaur toys. We got a fucking Indominus Rex that like has a wheel and like will like go om nom nom when you like drive. That's fun. And we got 2, we believe, baryonyxes. Which, if you turn their tail, their head turns up. Yeah, these are both, these are official Jurassic World toys, which is the only reason we got them. But yeah.
I still remember the Fallen Kingdom Baryonyx.
Well, there's also this Spinosaurus. We already showed this one, but it's from the same line of toys. Where you press the sail and yeah. Take care, phone. But yeah, so that was fun. Can we watch it? You asked about Dinotopia. Yeah, sure. We are gonna watch it with our partner probably, but we can always watch it as well.
Watching the same 4-hour movie twice. Basically the Snyder Cut experience. It was really funny. I don't really remember why I did it, but my stepfather, he was like, "Oh, Justice League is like better than you think," and I was like, "Okay, I'm watching the Snyder Cut with you if you're watching a movie with me." And it's like, we've watched the movie I wanted to watch. We have not watched the Snyder Cut together. He kinda doesn't want to.
God. We've seen the entire Snyder Cut.
And do you think it fixes the movie and it answers so many unanswered questions?
No, it's
and
worse.
What, you think a movie does not need to be 7 hours long? You're saying that you can tell a story in less time than that?
It is baffling, honestly. Like, the Snyder Cut takes a passable film and makes it longer, but not better. Now there are some scenes in the Snyder Cut that should have been in the original film. We will give it that. That actually do improve on things. But then there are other scenes that aren't in there that should have been there. You know? So it's like, you take some, you leave some. And ultimately it kind of evens out, which means that the only real difference is the one is 4 hours long. And that's a worse experience, which means that the film is worse.
The original movie was already pushing it with length, and then we're like, oh yeah, what if we make it way, way longer?
The original movie is like less than 2 hours, right?
No, it's about 2 hours, I think.
Oh, okay.
Well, it could be less than 2 hours if you're like 117, 160 minutes-ish. But it was around 2 hours. I know the Snyder Cut's about double the length. That's how I remember the length.
Yeah.
And it's not so much that I think it's too long in the sense that I don't think a movie should be 2 hours long. It's more like they're already not using the time very well, and things could have moved along more, or they could have done more things in the movie.
I mean, like, honestly, we legitimately believe it's a case of Snyder did not expect Warner Bros. To actually agree to do this shit, and then he was like, yes, I just finished every single scene I had, which, like, it's not how movies are made.
Do you think the fan who's going to release the Snyder Cut was an AstroTurf marketing campaign?
What did you say?
So, the Snyder Cut ostensibly was released because the fans asked for it. And I actually suspect this was an AstroTurf marketing campaign.
So, we're pretty sure the only reason the Snyder Cut released was because HBO Max needed something to to like convince people to get HBO Max. So that became like their big first release. And like we know for a fact that the original Snyder Cut, so to say, was not a finished film. But then, like, that whole thing happened, and they were like, okay, let's make this a marketing stunt, and release it on HBO Max. So they gave, like, Zack Snyder a bunch of money to finish his version of the film. But, like, that just means it's a different film already. Because, like, it's not a cut. It's a new film, basically. So the original Snyder Cut didn't exist, but then the fans whining willed it into existence. It's kind of how we feel about it.
Yeah, and the thing, my theory about it is the fan whining didn't do anything. It's more like they were gonna release something anyways, and just saying like, hey, you fans made this possible is very good marketing.
I mean, we don't think that's necessarily the case, because we don't think they wanted to originally spend any money on this stuff. I mean, the original film was a flop. Zack Snyder had already left the whole project by then, and like they were already like looking for someone else to kind of like take over the reins. But we do think that they were like bleeding money and they saw an opportunity.
I mean, given the reception and eventual release history of Morbius, you might be onto something. Because the movie completely flopped, and then people memed about how bad the movie is, and the thing thought, hey, now the film's like an ironic hit and we can re-release it and make money, and then it flopped again.
Go straight on your current heading.
That film is so fucking boring, by the way.
Fascinating how they can make that boring from the front.
Yeah, Morbius is like that was difficult to watch. Not just because of Jared Leto's mug, but like yeah. It is really funny how like the only fucking thing about that film that remains at all culturally relevant is the fact that someone made up a joke about a line from the film.
Thanks to your community, you're always holding out for us.
Oh, what the fuck is But yeah, like, there's nothing. Like, we can't think of any other film where that's happened. Like,
I don't have the full data of the area you're in now. You must find a way out.
That they managed to flop it twice, yeah, that's impressive.
yeah.
Most flop movies, they don't re-release.
I mean, there's like, there are films that like came back with like an ironic attachment to it, like The Room, for example. But like, yeah, no, it's just great. So like, we're gonna sound like a poor loser here, and we will completely own that. But this game is so fucking difficult to play when it's changing its frame rate every other fucking second.
That's okay, you're not a particularly good winner either.
It looks like the fire may have done more damage to the structure of the building than we previously thought. It should be able to keep for a while longer, but
Maybe one day you'll find a Sonic game to actually beat your guests. So,
Is that what you're saying?
maybe one day you'll find a Sonic game where you're actually better than your guests in it.
We were pretty good. We were pretty good in Cross Worlds.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized the Octocast both is from Wind Waker.
I'm just so fair to get you over the fucking game. Game is so loud.
I said I just realized the Yoxcast boat is from Wind Waker.
Oh.
Andrea was good at the Jackbox Sonic trivia quiz, in fairness. Well, gee, Hokazum, why do you think Andrea was good at the trivia she wrote herself?
No, we didn't write it. What are you talking about?
Alright, shit, you did the other thing,
Yeah, we did the dinosaur one. That was not even a trivia thing.
not the trivia, the
Triplash.
what's it called? Pivot. Thanks.
I know we haven't played. Have we played Dream Valley? Yeah, that was Billy Hatcher. Adder's Lair, that's Golden Axe. We haven't done that one.
Layer. Choose your difficulty class.
I don't know shit about Golden Axe, to be honest.
Metal Sonic. Standard.
We like Golden Axe. We don't like that the only character they want to feature for some goddamn reason is Gilius. Give us some
I know you want to say girls, just say girls.
yes, but I'm trying to remember her name. Is it Tyra Flare?
Yes.
You could even use the fucking Golden Axe Beast Rider design. It was recent when the first Foster game came out. We are very interested in the new Golden Axe game. There's very short piece that they put out a few years ago. Did not really sell us on it, but the fact that it is a 3D game has us interested because, like, that means they're not just doing like another like here's a retro game like the old ones you remember kind of thing. Like they're trying to do something new. It's also really very funny because when they did the like piece for the announcement, the Welcome to the Next Level announcement at the Game Awards, we said, well, obviously they're announcing Golden Axe Beast Rider 2. That's kind of what they did. Yeah, it's frankly baffling how few 3D sequels of like classic 2D beat 'em up there are. Like they all have one, but then they were just like, no, let's not do this anymore. There's one 3D Golden Axe. There's one 3D Final Fight. Okay, technically there is not a 3D Streets of Rage. That's because it got renamed to Fighting Force. Instead. It was being developed last week away. The original Golden Axe still has like one of the best classic SEGA soundtracks.
I never played it. I would know.
Aegis has gone all-star.
I would say this game is very engaging.
Yep.
Normally, you would talk a lot more if it wasn't.
This became the PC port suck.
Have you seen the indie horror dinosaur game I posted on the server the other day? Always
Yeah.
too distracted by the adventure spiritual sequel.
No, we saw it. Also, it wasn't an adventure spiritual successor, it was an actual adventure successor. If it was a spiritual successor, we actually have like had some adventure vibes.
I'm not sure about the adventure continuity and lore, so I couldn't really.
There basically isn't one.
Given what I saw of the 2600 game, it's not like it has a lot of room for lore and characters.
Yeah, it was like one
Also,
of
just
the-
from the fact that it's a 2600 game.
Yeah, no, like it was basically the game that invented like a lot of like modern adventure gaming and role-playing gaming tropes. Your favorite racing game is Diddy Kong Racing? That's a really good one. That one's pretty high up for us as well.
By the way, there's something about the 2600 I want to say, just because if you're familiar with the 2600, you probably already know this because this is literally
We
came out
have a
in the 80s.
2600, but yeah.
But the fact that Double Dragon got ported to the 2600 is the funniest thing in the universe to me.
Yeah.
It is so unbelievably amazing that a decade after the 2600 came out, they say like, yeah, let's port it.
Yeah, go. The 2600 is a
Choose your track.
fascinating system.
Green Valley. Choose your tip B class.
Alright, let's go with the other MB this time.
Standard.
Was an adventure in 2600 based on an attempt to make a graphical version of the free game Colossal Cave Adventure? Yes and no. Sorta. Adventure was the first game with an Easter egg. Specifically, the programmer hid a secret movement combination in the game that triggered a credit Because it was back in the days when developers didn't get their names in the credits. It was just, this is made by Atari. Alright, mobile gaming has returned to that.
Not crediting?
What did you say?
You mean not crediting people?
Yep. At least Japanese mobile gaming has mostly done away with crediting people to avoid online harassment because of like the toxic nature of like free-to-play gacha fans.
Yep. They see a woman on the thing and it's like, this is the reason why this game doesn't have more tits.
Apparently one big reason for it, and we don't have confirmed, but like we've been told at least, one big reason for it was in Love Live School Idol Festival All Stars, when they added a Chinese character, it basically prompted a lot of racist remarks towards the devs because of anti-Chinese sentiments in Japan. So like that game got rid of their named credits to avoid that players would like search up stuff online. Now, there is of course the element of this where it's like, okay, that's the reason they're giving, but did they just want to stop crediting people? Possibly. It is impossible to say, you know?
So, on that note, I always have to ask, if you're making an assumption or speculation that it might have a malicious reason, then it would mean that there is some basis why they would want to do that.
Yeah.
And credits are already something that most people will skip over anyways, so it's nothing more than a small courtesy anyways. So it's not like there's a major benefit to be had here for a developer, for a publisher to try and remove the credits from the games.
Well, there is some, because corporations want to detach people from like the ones creating these things, because then they can like swap people out more easily as well. People won't be able to like look up like, oh wait, who wrote the scenarios that I liked, who created the characters that I liked, etc., etc. Like, especially now with like the current AI era, it's like even worse with that stuff. It's like, yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
We just don't. We don't believe that a company would not like do anything to just gain more personal control over something. Is all we're saying.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't actually believe they're really pushing any control with adding credits to the game, and they're not really gaining much from trying to do stuff.
Yeah. Like, we're thinking about how so many people who work on games don't get to be put in the credits even, for like a variety of bullshit reasons.
Yeah. I think the harassment reason doesn't need to be in service of the death. It could also be like, this is making us look bad, so we're trying to avoid it by just not giving people a target. Like, I would believe that. And from that point,
Oh, fuck off.
I'm not doing well with this track.
Oh, we were first and then fucking conspiracy theories, Danica Patrick came and ruined it. Take care, Gatsa.
Third place.
Really nice.
What do you think?
Oh no, you were. Okay. I think the biggest story with that kind of shit is when what I heard about Limbus Company.
Oh god, yeah.
The fans going to be actual headquarters of the death and delivering a written ultimatum to, like, fire a bunch of women.
Yeah. And they did.
Ostensibly, people claimed this, but all they did was similar to the Love Light situation. They removed the credit for some
Oh yeah,
people.
yeah, you're right. Actually.
There was never any announcement for firings. There was never any word from the people who supposedly got fired. It's just like some of these sexist dipshits are like, we won, and no, there was never any indication they did anything.
Yeah.
They only said, like, we're looking into this, which is like business speak for we won't do anything, but we wanna placate the fans.
Yeah. Listen, yes, we did. We played all the levels now. Well, okay. There's one level we haven't played. Fine.
Roulette Road. Choose your difficulty. B class. Character select. Amy. Standard.
Last level. It's kind of nice seeing this level and it's not overexposed to the point where it's hurting our eyes. Though it's still very bright.
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of other racing games in the time to lead up to Crossworlds, and if you've not been on the Discord, a lot of racing games, modern racing games, just suck because of their online integration.
Yeah.
You cannot reset your save in the Ubisoft the Crew Motorsports, for example. Just won't let you. I wanted to restart it because I like locking things. I wanted to play like the low tier cars without the upgrades and shit. And it's like, yeah, no, we don't think you should care about that.
Yeah.
And I don't even think there's like a specific malice behind it. It's more the mentality of like players don't like using their saves, so we're making sure they can't lose their saves.
Yeah.
Kind of tell from how the answers on the FAQ progress is saved automatically, so you cannot reset the save. Okay. I know a lot of games have automatic saves where you can manually delete or rewrite the save, like this game, for example. Or really any modern game. Not a lot of games actually have manual saving anymore. Real answer is more like that they have all these shady online events and purchases and shit tied to your account, so they don't want any problems with people losing access to that. So they just
lose first place. God fucking damn it!
Hey, I didn't win, but at least I could stop you by shooting you from the back.
Did you shoot the wasp?
Yep.
Oh, fuck off. That's why we lost.
Wasn't enough for me to catch up, but oh well.
Alright. That's all the levels. Andrea, have you watched the latest Tales Tube? Yes, we have. It's very good and very gay. Yeah, Jet gets pissed off that Sonic is giving Shadow more attention. That's really funny. That is Sonic All-Star Racing Transform. Obviously, there's a lot more content we could play around with, but this is kind of what we wanted to do. We want to just get through the levels. We're gonna have to turn off the game because it's so fucking loud. Alright, so you might be wondering what's next. Well, there is one game left between this and Crossworlds. Crossworlds is coming out in 2 weeks if you have the deluxe edition. 2 weeks and 3 days if you don't. And there is one game left. Team Sonic Racing, which has a story mode. So naturally, you have to play through the story mode of that game, which we have never done. We have no idea what we're in for. So that's going to be interesting. I'll play more Crossworlds with us. Oh yeah, we'll be doing a lot of Crossworld streams. That game is going into regular rotation for us. God, we still have the Yoshi video game series Wikipedia up. This is okay. So this actually perfectly sums up what we mean that like you cannot say a Nintendo game is underappreciated. Reception towards the Yoshi games. Yoshi's Island is the most well-received entry, holding a critic score on 91 out of 100. Okay, on Metacritic. The lowest is Yoshi's Universal Gravitation at 60 out of 100. If your lowest rated game is a 6 out of 10, you don't have a low rated game. Period. But yeah, Team Sonic Racing is probably going to take a few streams, but the goal is to beat it before Crossworlds. And Now, as we said, in about 13 hours, 13 and a half hours, we're gonna be pulling out teeth. So we won't be streaming on Tuesday as we normally do. But we're still planning on streaming on Thursday, so we'll see you then. Oh, there all those messages just popped in. Okay, chat, you're working as intended, clearly. When are you gonna play the Sonic Riders games? When we get the skateboard controller to work. Like, we're not gonna do it without it. We promised. We promised the skateboard controller. When did we do that? When did we announce that? It was like a while ago, right?
It was a very long time ago. It was like at the start of this year, somewhere near.
Was it at the Game Awards stream?
I know it was definitely before the Shadow thing.
We know it was during a watch-along stream. It's a thing.
I know that you originally planned to play it like right after the month where you play through Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, correct. Originally, it was gonna be April 1st.
I don't know when you announced it because I think you told me about it like at the end of last year.
Yeah. You can only play the skateboard the third game. No, the skateboard is not compatible with any game. That's why we need to make the skateboard work. You're playing all 3 games with the skateboard. You don't play. Freeriders doesn't control with a skateboard. Freeriders control with Kinect. That's no controller.
Listen, you're thinking too much of like that. You think that Andrea is doing this because she likes playing with a skateboard. Believe me,
No,
not with this skateboard.
The whole point is a challenge. We're playing with a terrible skateboard controller for a Tony Hawk game across all Riders games. That's the whole gimmick.
Have you considered playing that Tony Hawk game?
No.
You won't want to play the worst Tony Hawk game? I'm kidding, it's not the worst Tony Hawk game.
Why do I see people jump on a skateboard when they play the third game? I don't know. They're being silly, probably. It literally doesn't use any controller. It's literally just a camera. It's like the iToy, but more advanced.
I mean, you can play it on a skateboard, but Kinect doesn't care.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is technically true. But yeah, Team Sonic Racing is coming up. That'll be fun. Hopefully, it's a good game.
Any teasers yet for October?
October. Well, I mean, Alone in the Dark Wii. We revealed that already.
Yep.
Resident Evil Sega Saturn.
Creepy Redneck Dinosaur mentioned 3?
Maybe. Dracula Unleashed. No. Wait. No, not Dracula Unleashed. Although maybe actually. Dracula Resurrection. That's the one we met. The French one.
That's the original, the first one in the series.
Yes. Dracula Unleashed is a completely different series. Yeah, we have a few plans. We have a few plans for October. It's gonna be spooky. It's gonna be fun.
If you're taking suggestions, since we've been playing a lot of Sonic and Sega games, House of the Dead?
Maybe.
I mean, I think Typing of the Dead is an absolute banger of a game, but House of the Dead is just as funny.
Yeah, this was terrible remakes. Typing of the Dead, so we don't have a silent keyboard, and it would be really annoying to just listen to the stream. But yeah, October will be fun. We also gonna finish up Delta Room. Still chapter 4 to do on the weird route. We'll try and do that in this month as well. Yeah. If you would like to support us, or if you would like to help us out with our dental costs, we have a GoFundMe for the latter. All the money there goes directly towards paying for our extensive dental work that we need to do to save our mouth, effectively. Right now we're about, we want to say 10% of the way to the full cost, which is probably going to cover tomorrow's procedure, actually, which is pretty nice. But yeah, there's a GoFundMe for that. You can find it on our. Actually, we'll just put it in the. We'll just put it in the chat. Hold on. Put it in the YouTube chat now. There it is. GoFundMe / C66D8E8F8 if you want to help out with that. But we also have, of course, the regular support, which is our Patreon, our Ko-fi, and our PayPal. And any amount there gets in here the credits for at least a month. So a very special thank you to Arachnopunk, Beam, Fadeleaf, Garden, Haruhase, Okase, Hutch, Yules, Queen, Emerald Bloom, Boto, Rain, Ray, Sagan Muse, Shadow Winchester, Spider Rebel News, The Coyote, and Yorocha. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next stream, and take care.